Hello, 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 everyone. It is your local Canadian Reaper coming back at you with some more Sinking City. If you tuned in last time, we more or less got distracted by some side quests and shenanigans. We realized one side quest is going to be a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. We did die once doing that because some big hulking beast decided to smack Reaper upside the skull, and that didn't end well. But I hope you all have had a wonderful Wednesday, and let us dive back into this. Let's see. Do we want to do the main quest? Actually, we do, because I did find out once we complete this, we get our shotgun, and Reaper wants a shotty. So where is the university? That's the Oakmont University Library. There it is. So we need to fast travel to Reed's Heights South. Kind of funny how the library for the university is over here, and the university itself is way over here.
Best stuff in Oakmont.
Extra,
All on
extra.
sale.
All the
Today
news
only.
that's fit to print. Buy a paper, mister?
This is actually the university.
Welcome to the University of Oakmont. How can I help you?
I'm looking for Professor Westerbrook. You know where I can find him?
You're the one bringing him the specimen?
Specimen?
Never mind. He's in the Department of Medicine. Let me show you.
You recognize this bottle? You know where it comes from?
Sorry. We have hundreds of bottles like this in the university.
Fine. I need to know what's in it. Any suggestions?
You need an analysis. Well, I'm sure someone from the Department of Medicine can help there.
You have a good day.
Goodbye, sir.
Department of Medicine. Yep, here we are.
Hello, sir. Welcome to Oakmont University Department of Medicine. I'm Samuel.
Charles Reed, private investigator. I have a few questions if you don't mind. You recognize this bottle? Maybe you could tell me what's inside.
That's one of our lab bottles. We have a lot of them. As for what's inside, I'd need to run some tests.
Could you do that for me?
These tests aren't cheap. And the other day I could get right to it, but we're, somewhat hindered right now.
What's up?
Our lab is crawling with, well, creatures. Professor Westerbrook's research is a little unconventional, and something went wrong. Really wrong.
So, if I do a little pest control for you, you'll run those tests for me. For free?
Our budget is tight. You'd be helping the cause of science, Mr. Reed. Isn't that enough?
Oh, I guess science could help itself.
All right. Yes, you solve all problem, and I'll run the test for you. Off the books. Here's the key for the basement.
Time to go murder some wild beasts. Got my fancy pistol.
What kind of person would even touch this? Not to mention dissect it. I'm glad this thing is dead. Why do they even keep it here?
March 10th. With those pesky limitations removed, I can finally continue my experiments unhindered. I need to know more. The specimen remained alive even with half of its internal organs removed. It's fascinating. I'm on the verge of a breakthrough in biology as we know it. March 15th. I developed a way to reanimate their tissue, even in one that's been dead for weeks. This is monumental. The possibilities of it, the implications. Does this hint at something hidden, some trait present inside other creatures and perhaps even ourselves? I will need to find volunteers. March 2nd, I have finally received a living specimen. Sadly, it's only the smallest one. The grunts call it Mr. Handsome, but I think it needs a proper name. March 3rd, was thinking about the name for the specimen all night. I've began a series of experiments on the creature. So far, it has proven exceptionally resistant to all the poisonous substances at my disposal, as well as acid and electrocution. Its shrieking, though, is bound to haunt me. March 15th, last night I had a vision. Thousands of hands wrapped around me as a blanket, and I heard the name inside my head. Stygian Harvester.
Some serious equipment they've got here. Oakmont University is clearly well funded.
Okay, it doesn't look like there's... Oop.
Your lab is certified creature-free.
Excellent, Mr. Reed. You've done us a great favor. Now we can get things up and running again.
Your lab was, interesting. Running experiments on those creatures. What's up with that?
Oh, they're fascinating, aren't they? Convincing evidence of new branches in the evolutionary tree. Can you blame us for taking an interest?
Maybe not, but so much dead flesh down there, that's going to attract scavengers. Didn't you think about that?
Hmm. Yeah, well, no. We'll be more careful in the future. Your point's taken.
Okay. I've done my part. Here's the bottle. Now you run those tests.
Yes. Wait here. It shouldn't take long. We finished that analysis, sir. It's ricin.
Ricin?
A highly toxic poison extracted from castor beans. It's slow acting, but absolutely fatal to humans.
How can you tell if someone's been poisoned with ricin?
The symptoms take several days to develop. At first, it's like a common cold, but over several days, it develops into hemorrhage, internal organ failure, and death. It's not a pleasant way to die.
So, where do you get ricin? This isn't something you can pick up from a drugstore.
Ah, about that. It is rare, but we have a certain amount of it here. For study, in our poison store. Or we did. I'm afraid that must be where it came from. The label had been tampered with, but it certainly looks like ours. Where did you find it?
Crime scene. Someone was trying to poison a bunch of fish with it.
This is horrible. I need to warn everyone in the university about this.
There's some kind of cure for ricin?
I'm afraid not. Once it's in your system, it's a death sentence.
Oof.
Who's got access to where the poison's stored?
Only Professor Westerbrook has the key. His office is upstairs, right alongside Professor Cavendish's. Professor Westerbrook's not here, though. He's been sick for the last few days. Professor Cavendish is away as well, on vacation.
Where do they live?
I'm not sure, but probably somewhere in Advent. Most of the teaching staff live there. Wait, you don't think it was one of them?
I'm working on that. Can you let me upstairs?
Well... all right. This is serious. I'll help you. Here's the key, but please don't disturb the professor's things.
Oh, I'll disturb all of his things.
I'd like to know a bit more about your professors.
What do you want to know?
I want to know more about Westerbrook.
He's the head of our department. He's been here for, well, at least 30 years. He's one of the longest-serving staff we have. As you've already seen, he's particularly interested in the wild beast that recently appeared in our city.
Yeah, that's quite the unique fauna you have there.
I've no idea how he did it, but Mr. Throgmorton's men brought him live specimens for his research. He thinks he's on the verge of a breakthrough in evolutionary theory, a secret that, once revealed, will benefit all humankind.
Some secret should stay buried, 6 feet under.
You're not a man of science, are you? It's not about why, it's about what if.
What can you tell me about Professor Cavendish?
He's one of the most brilliant teachers we have here. A PhD at only 25. Just imagine. His biochemistry studies are second to none, worthy of a Nobel Prize. If he could complete his work.
What's his problem?
I don't know. There's some kind of family trouble. It's made him standoffish and irritable, and easily distracted. I hope he gets through whatever he's going through. We need his talent, especially in these dark times.
I'll see you later. I'll see you later.
To all staff and students of the University of Oakmont, henceforth, any mention of the Everyone's Obvious Duty organization, also known as EOD, its symbolics, current and or past members, as well as espousing their beliefs, is forbidden on university grounds on pain of dismissal and or expulsion. The administration has received numerous reports of EOD activity and outreach disguised as so-called charity work. Throughout our university and all over Oakmont, the dangerous activity has reached epidemic proportions and cannot be tolerated.
This should be good enough to make a decent copy.
These bottles look exactly the same as the one with the poison.
Brothers and sisters, crossed out. Too familiar. My fellow Americans, also crossed out. They are Americans too. Citizens of Oakmont, how much longer will we put up with those fish-faced bass, crossed out? Those sea freaks, crossed out. How much longer will we put up with this? Those cave-forsaken degenerates who call themselves the EOD, crossed out. Professor Westerbrook. This is absurd. It's been 5 months. They still haven't finished repairing my office. I'm done sitting in the corridor like some kind of waiter. I won't step foot into this building until the works are finished, or you give me Cavendish's office. You tell that to the board. I'm through with this farce. Westerbrook.
These bottles look exactly the same as the one with the poison.
George Cabot, Professor Oakmont is the poison thief. He made himself a copy of the key to the poison locker. According to his students, he lives somewhere in Advent. Okay. Okay, I guess we're gonna go to back to the City Hall archive. Okay, nothing left here.
Can you fill me?
Of course.
I'll see you.
Best stuff in Oakmont. All on sale. Today only.
Oh yeah, I gotta actually remind myself where the City Hall archive is. University. I think that's over here. Carpenter Manor. No. No. I'm assuming it's probably there, so we need to go Advent West. Okie dokie. City Hall, you have some secrets to tell me. Okay, so, oops. Citizens. Occupation. There we go. Name, George Walter Cavendish. Date of birth, January 26th, 1883. Place of birth, Oakmont. Place of residence, Oakmont, Mass. Advent Central. St. Michael's Road between Carpenter Street and Constitution Street. Flat 2. Okay, so... Okay, so we're going Advent. That is here. So Central Advent. St. Michael's Road. On St. Michael's Road between Carpenter Street. Okay, so that's around here somewhere. We got Okay.
Watch yourself.
No, I will not watch myself. You watch yourself. See? Boom. No choice for you.
What's your problem?
I don't have a problem. You have a problem. Hey, Scorpio, welcome in. How are you doing today? Welcome to the stream. Game's going really good. I'm really enjoying this. Yep.
The door won't budge.
We found the room. Flat 2, so that's second floor, I believe. If you want it, take it. It's free. You know, just some casual B&E.
And judging by the layer of dust on it, this ring hasn't been worn in a long time. So why keep it around?
Westerbrook usually has his lunch about 2:30. Get some soap. Anna always stays at the fish market. She shouldn't learn about me. New hauls of fish arrive every 2 days. An ounce per box will be enough. The guard spends most of his time on the second floor during the night. Think about a way to divert suspicion from Westerbrook. Don't want him to come to any harm. Don't forget to return the flask to the storage. Think about plan B. Oh, I've had those emotes for for a while.
I always loved you.
I had some different ones for a bit, but that was my old, from my old artist I used to use, so. Have I not seen them? Yeah, I've had them for a bit. Going, gone. Body count rises as vanishings continue across Oakmont. Locals are in a panic with most of the reported disappearances occurring in the shells. Salvation Harbor and Grimhaven Bay. Captain Caleb Lyons of the Oakmont Police has been on a call for information. Our evidence suggests a link between these disappearances and the charity organization, EOD, that has recently risen to prominence among the city's poor, said Lyons. Most of the victims seem to have either joined this group or been a recipient of their alms. We encourage anyone with information to come forward. The Chronicle reminds readers to avoid any suspicious newcomers, especially Innsmouthers, and to remain at home during the evening hours. Stay alert.
This Cavendish guy did an impressive investigation, and the EO...
Disturbances in the shells as fighting breaks out between locals and Innsmouthers. The cause of the conflict appears to be the disappearance of several women, with locals accusing a group of Innsmouthers of the crime. The Oakmont police continue to investigate the vanishings, but as yet the case remains unsolved. One source from the shells report that traces of fish scales and seaweed were found at multiple victims' homes, which seems to have precipitated the fight.
EOD's in the center of all of it.
I don't care what your damn EOD cult demands, Anna! I thought the child was mine! Mine!
George, I can't live like this anymore. There's something I have to tell you. You will never understand our cause! My child is blessed by the sea! I'm leaving you, George!
Okay.
So 1,
George?
2.
I don't care what your...
You will never understand our cause! My child is blessed by the sea! I'm leaving you, George!
George Cavendish. He had a wife named Anna. She had a baby that was not his, but blessed by the sea and claimed by the EOD. This caused their split.
Oh. Look at me! I'm upside down.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Calm down.
The upside down smile.
The name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator.
Right now, you look like someone who's breaking into my house. A burglar. Explain yourself.
No, Cavendish. Time for you to do some explaining. Care to tell me why you poisoned the fish at the EOD warehouse? And you better not lie to me. Oh, sorry. Is this making you angry? Yeah, two can play at that game, and believe me, I've got plenty of anger for the both of us.
How dare you?
I'm only going to ask politely once. Then my gun will do the talking.
Fine. Fine. Yes, it was me. But I had a good reason to do it. It all comes back to Anna.
Oh, this should be fun. What's your good reason for poisoning innocent people? You know the EOD are feeding the hungry, don't you?
No. That's exactly the problem. They're not doing it out of charity. They do it to spread their influence and recruit new members. Some of those initiates, as they call them, vanish without a trace. And not just them, they kidnap ordinary folks too.
And poisoning the fish would prevent this. How?
Oh, you see, not everyone in this city believes in the EOD yet. They have opposition among the citizens, both rich and poor. A rumor of the EOD's fish being poisonous and several incidents would be enough to undermine the EOD by sparking fear and mistrust.
There must be another way to deal with the EOD. Like, if their crimes are that obvious, why don't you just go to the police?
They're resourceful, those sons of hagfish. They maintain a squeaky clean image, and they're good at it. I tried going to the police. They were no help at all. And I'm not suicidal enough to make it public and take them to court.
What's Anna got to do with all this?
As you might have already gleaned, she was my wife.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it all starts to come together now.
The EOD robbed me of her. It all started with the free fish. We were all short on food at the time, and then they hooked her with their nonsense about the benevolent sea and greater good. I looked past it for some time, but then...
She became pregnant.
Yes. At first, I was over the moon. But then one day she came to me, that snake, and told me that the child was not mine. She said it was blessed by the sea, that it was demanded by the EOD. Doom take them! I couldn't stand it. I just couldn't.
What did she mean, blessed by the sea?
What do you think is the cause of Innsmouth syndrome in people?
Living in Innsmouth?
That K-forsaken place has nothing to do with it. It comes from breeding with monsters. These sea creatures they call Deep Ones. They take our women and they spoil them with their seed. Then they give birth to degenerate fish-faced offspring.
Where did you learn all of this? This information about the EOD?
After Anna left, I had nothing. But I did have a lot of time to research Innsmouthers, the EOD, and the story behind them. It is an old and powerful organization. They appeared back in the mid-19th century in Innsmouth, and the first people with the Innsmouth syndrome started showing up around that same time.
Ah, perhaps not coincidentally.
No, of course not. And the EOD is immensely rich. The sudden rise to power of the Blackwood family happened right after they joined them.
So what's your next move?
I was interrupted and couldn't finish my task. The EOD received a fresh haul of fish, but now they're on alert and raised their guard. I understand I'm in no position to ask. But after reviewing all the facts I've presented to you, Mr. Reed, would you agree to help me?
Keep talking. Now, what is it you want from me?
Poison the rest of the fish. It's spreading, but it's not enough. The EOD trusts you enough to deal with me, so it should be simple for you. My agent inside the EOD reports that they've just received a fresh haul. That's your target.
Your agent inside the EOD. Is he fairly high up the ranks?
Ah, I see where this is going. You need something from the EOD too.
Yeah. I'm trying to find a certain person who may be held by them.
My agent can arrange that. If someone is being held by the EOD, he'll know it. It's a win-win situation.
All right. Look, I'm gonna need to think about this.
Of course. But don't be too long. I'm going to need an answer before I let you go. I hope you can understand why.
Yeah.
So,
Your methods stink, and your plan stinks. Still, the EOD is a threat, and I'm not gonna help them anymore. I'm in.
you're doing a great favor for this city, Mr. Reed. Never doubt that.
Yeah, I'm trying not to. Remind me what it is I have to do.
You need to poison the fresh haul of fish at the EOD storage. It's heavily guarded, but you'll figure out something, I've no doubt. I'll be back later. I need to see my agent. Find me after you're done. Here's the address and some ricin. Be very careful with it.
Yeah, will do. I'm not quite ready to die yet.
Okay. Is there any... Okay, the shell's west. There is not enough fast travels in this spot. Meow.
The door won't budge. Hello again, Daryl. I serve the sea.
Sea be praised, Mr. Reed. Good to see you again.
Yeah, how's it going?
Still guarding this old piece of drock, as you can see.
Mind if I go inside?
Sure, no problem with that. Stay as long as you want.
Daryl, listen to me carefully. If you want to keep breathing, you gotta skip town. Now. You're taking a lot of heat on account of that fish poisoning. The EOD is on it like a dog on a bone, and they will find out the truth eventually.
Bah, I don't believe it.
Daryl, I'm saying this only because you're a real stand-up guy and I respect you. Leave this place, forget about the EOD, or it will kill you.
Fine, fine. You've always been on the level with me. I'll leave.
Don't be a stranger, Daryl.
May the sea protect you, Mr. Reed.
At the corner of Hawking Lane and Liberty Road.
Burn your eyes.
It's done. The fish have been poisoned.
Perfect. This will make a decisive blow to the EOD in Alkmont. You've done a great thing, Mr. Reed.
Your contact better be worth the trouble, George.
He's already waiting for you in the basement of the fish market. His name's Fred. You'll need to tell him a password.
Oh, you're kidding me. Passwords? Again?
Oh, yes. We decided to use this EOD feature against them. Ironic, don't you think? Funny, even.
Right, funny. Yeah. Yeah, I think I just split my sides laughing.
Anyway, the password is, the sea is a cruel mistress. Good luck.
You know anything about Harriet Doe? A professor from the university.
Harriet. Ah, yes, I remember her. Brilliant anthropologist. It was always a pleasure to read her articles. Is it her you're looking for?
Yeah. She participated in Throgmorton's little, expedition to the depths. That's where the EOD captured her.
Oh, kidnapping promising female scientists from the university must have become a hobby for them. Freaks.
Bye.
Okay. Fish markets. Okay, so we're going over there. Run! Run, Forrest, run!
Your vote is your choice. Choose wisely.
Hello? Your name Fred?
Might be. What do you want?
It's funny, you know. The water's choppy, the weather bad, and I miss sailing more than ever. It's like they say, the sea is a cruel mistress.
I know what you mean. But listen, I've got a story you might enjoy. You're looking for Professor Lowe, ain't that right? The scientist the Order kidnapped. I think we can help each other.
How do you mean? You know where she is?
Slow down, buddy. Helping each other is not the same as let me just tell you everything.
What is this order you mentioned?
Yeah. You don't know, do you? EOD. It really stands for the Esoteric Order of Dagon.
Dagon.
An old being from the depths of the sea. In books, they show him as a monstrous amphibian. The Innsmouthers worship him as a god. And of course, they make sacrifices to him. In blood.
Nothing's for free in this city, is it? Figures. All right. Shoot.
You won't regret it. You've seen some of this city now, am I right? You've an inkling what's coming? I want out of the Order and the city before it hits. Trouble is, it's much easier to get into the Order than to leave. Give the slightest hint of it, you've signed your death warrant. I need somebody to get me out of the city on the quiet. And that's not an easy thing these days, my friend.
I've no idea how to help you with that.
Ain't you a detective? There are people in the city, smugglers, who know what to do. Find them. That's how you can help. See, I've heard whispers about ads in the newspaper. A new ad every week, talking about Salvation Harbor. Maybe start there.
Smugglers, huh? Well, sounds worth a shot. Sure, I'm up for it.
Oh, thank you. I know where if they gotta. You fix things for me, I can get you in. For sure. But hurry.
Let's see. Okay, so while we're at it, let us top up our supplies and max out our ammo again. So we got maxed out ammo. Now we just need to max out our crafting stuff, which is pretty easy to do. maxed out. So we're good. And Mr. Throgmorton's place is going to be right over here. With the big ape on top of the building.
I know who's behind Professor Doe's kidnapping. It's an organization called the Esoteric Order of Dagon. Most of them stick to the fish market, but they seem to have agents everywhere. Even the university.
I knew there was something fishy about the EOD, the den of those filthy Innsmouthers. I'll tear it to the ground.
Actually, most of the EOD members I met were locals. And for what it's worth, the only Innsmouther I spoke to was a nice guy. You ought to examine your prejudices.
Are you calling me a bigot, Reed?
Yes, you're a bigot.
Robert, listen. Something needs to change. You holding a grudge against Innsmouthers ain't making anything better for anyone. Those who fan the flames of hatred always end up burnt in the end.
They killed my son, for Kay's sake!
I know. But what did you do to prevent it? You made yourself their enemy instead of helping them. What did you expect would happen? You chose to brand them newcomers and leave them to suffer just like you did with me. The only difference is that I'm useful to you. No wonder desperate Innsmouthers would seek refuge from a radical organization like the EOD. They had nowhere else to turn.
I shall think about what you've said.
Back to business. I'll continue my search for Professor Doe. I have a promising lead. You have anything else to tell me?
Your task remains the same. Find Harriet and bring her back. You say we are dealing with an entire organization? Well, I have something for you that might help our cause should things take a turn. Now leave. I've heard enough from you.
Shotgun! Oh, yeah. I got me a shotty. Okay. And skill points. Let's see. I'm putting it all into the experience. So now, anytime I gain experience, I'm going to get a bonus 15%. Our next two will be these. 50% to double quest reward items. And then double the quest reward items earned. So half chance to get it, and then always going to get it. Okay, so let us now do some side stuff. Central Advent, Murdoch Avenue. So Murdoch Avenue. Purity. Okay, there's University Street. Central Avenue, Murdoch Avenue between University Street and Forefather Street. I guess it's technically right there. No, it says it's on Murdoch Avenue, so where would it be? Between University Street and Forefather Street. So, University Street. But that's Burning Alley Street. Unless this is all considered Murdoch Street all the way down there. I mean, there's no harm in going down there and just looking. Okay. So we do this. And eastern shells. So where's shells? Okay, so north and east. So eastern shells between Holy Fire Lane. Or no, on Holy Fire Lane. Fire Lane between Ambrose Street and Freedom Avenue. So there's Ambrose Street. There's Purity Road. I already did send gunners. Jackpot. Okay, there's Holy Flower. Words. There is Holy Fire Lane. It's right over here. Okay, easiest spot is to go back to the fish market spot. Ooh, that's nice and close. So, back to the fish market we go, and for the top up shotgun ammo. Yeah, nothing's closer than this.
Fresh fish. Just caught, mister.
And just keep it short. It's gonna send me into. Yes, we're gonna have to go into an infected zone. Got a dead man. I don't want to waste my ammo. Okay, so it removes the little marker on it if I found it. So I guess this one's next. This one, Grimhaven Bay. So that's down here. So Deep Shore east of the intersection of Deep Shore Road, Dairy Lane, and Orchard. So there's Deep Shore Road. Dairy Lane, so okay. East. Okay, so it's somewhere around here. Okay, so went this way. Okay, now where's the... Darn, there's not a whole lot of options here. This is probably the best because I go straight here than water than straight. We have the one, the only, the gamer chick coming in with the steak. How you doing, gamer chick? Can't go in that door. I'm doing good. we is distracting ourselves with side quests again. Ah. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hello. We need to... We're gonna have to top up on some supplies again soon. Ooh. This is a fake wall. And now, if my theory proves right, yep. We just did this one, and now it's gone, so... 2, 3, 4, 5 more. Ugh. But excuse me. This one is the Necronomicon one. So let's proceed with the story. So it doesn't look like this fool's gold is giving us story. It's more just giving us resources and stuff. Oh, sweet. Boom. Boom. There. Now when we finish a quest, we're gonna get double the rewards.
Look for your sins.
Okay, newspaper. That's right there. No sweeping for you.
Watch this.
Stay safe.
Okay. So we want advertisements. Salvation Harbor. The time has come to send Toothless Bob on his final journey. This time to the Seven Oaks Bar at the crossroads of Comshore Street and Salvation Road in Western Salvation Harbor. So Salvation Harbor. Intersection of Comshore Street and Salvation Road. And Western. So there's Comshore Street and Salvation Road. So right around here. We did it. Seven Oaks Bar.
It's you, the man who made the boss blow a gasket. Caleb never thought a newcomer would make him look such a fool to Mr. Throgmorton.
It's not my fault you guys didn't check the warehouse.
I know. No hard feelings, pal. Impressive work finding the killer. Maybe you can help me with another one. The name's Sam Shaw. Take your drink and let's talk.
Didn't I hear something about a prohibition?
Of course. This place merely sells juice.
Old
Old fermented grape juice. A tonic for your health.
AKA wine.
So, how about that business?
We can talk, but I don't work for free.
I know. Still, the task is simple, so I can't offer a lot. I just need a few photos of crime scenes. What do you say?
Tell me where to find the bodies.
Here are 3 file cards with names and addresses. Bring me photos of the victims, then I can start to get this moving again. I'll be waiting upstairs for those 3 photos. Please, try to be discreet in this matter.
Take care. A little bird told me there are people in Oakmont who can help me leave town.
Maybe, maybe not. What makes you think I know anything?
I've heard they're having a wake for Toothless Bob here.
That may be true, but I don't know you from Adam. Prove you ain't some gumshoe.
Actions speak louder than words. Maybe I can prove myself by helping you out with something. Solving problems is my specialty.
Okay. What about a little favor? Nothing fancy, don't worry. I expected a package to be delivered ages ago, but the courier still hasn't shown. Find out what's taken him so long. Here's the address.
Got it.
One more thing. If you don't find him, bring the package back, will ya? It's a crate full of the water of life, if you catch my drift.
Bye.
Okay, favorite bartender. We need Marsh Avenue and Levi Coffin Avenue. Oh, Grimhaven Bay. Okay. Not far from the crossroads, so it's right about here. So we can fast travel Salvation Harbor East. So many things to do, so many distractions. And Reaper is your Reaper to do it. Go.
blood's almost dry. I've seen ashes like this before. Well, that's one way to get rid of a corpse. Empty, but reeks of gasoline. Left by something heavy with wheels.
You're done, kid. Someone talks to the cops behind my back. Their history. Get him, boys. No mercy, boys. He's been asking for this. Get rid of him. Leave nothing but ashes. Understood?
Oh, this is easy. Oh.
Drock. Whose idea was it to hide the crates in such a stupid way?
Time to figure this out.
You're done, kid. Drock. Whose idea? No mercy, boys. Get rid of him. Leave nothing but ashes. Understood? You're done, kid. Someone talks to the cop. No mercy, boys. Get rid of him. Leave nothing but ashes. Drock. Whose idea was it to hide the crates in such a stupid way? Drock. Whose idea was... You're done, kid. Someone... No mercy, boys. Get rid of him. Leave nothing but ashes. Understood?
Someone was looking for a crate here and was brutally killed. The crew that did it were headed up by a guy in a wheelchair.
What's this? Oh, that's what that is. We did it! I'm gonna go report. Across the water we go.
Come, find something you like.
I can't. I can't do it. I tried to knock the bottle out of his hand. But as far as the game's concerned, he does not exist.
Well, I found your courier. I hate to break it to you, but he's dead. Someone didn't like him talking to the cops, and, well, they made it pretty savage.
Oh, Kay, I'm dead. He might think I was in on it.
He? Who's he?
The boss.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Nay, I'll handle it. But take my advice. The boss is the only man who can arrange a bon voyage. Don't do anything to make him unhappy. There, on newcomer. Here's the note with your instructions.
Okay. Here's your water of life.
Shh, keep it down, pal. Not too shabby, newcomer. You deserve a reward for this.
Bye.
Southern Salvation Harbor. An alley on Windmill Avenue between Octopus Avenue and Skipper Avenue. Or Skipper Road. So there's Skipper Road. There's Windmill Avenue. So right around here. Probably looking for... We're at the top upstairs.
The door won't budge.
Fresh fish. Just caught, mister.
Oh, that's what is here. I thought this place looked familiar.
Hey, fella. What do you do when you see a dog? Pet it or kick it away?
I'd kill it, because the dog's rabid.
Right you are. You're a new one, huh? Come with us.
Just take me to your boss.
Who are you, and what the drock do you want? Let's be quick about it, kid. I don't have the whole damn day.
I'm Charles Reed, Private Eye. Heard you can help with, certain things.
So you want a favor from me, Mr. Reed. And what would that be?
I want to smuggle a man out of the city.
A lot of people want to leave Oakmont, kid. Few ever succeed. It won't be easy. And, like everything in life that's worthwhile, it won't be cheap.
So, what's it gonna cost me?
Normally, I wouldn't do drock for a newcomer. But you're doing business with that old ape-lover Throgmorton. I think that's interesting. That tells me you're worth something, kid. Now, I have a job needs doing, but it needs to stay between the two of us.
Guess I have no choice. So, what do I need to do?
First things first. My name's Brutus Carpenter, rightful head of the Carpenter family. Second thing, someone tried to kill me a week ago.
Oh, you're not asking me to track them down and kill them, are you?
No, kid. I've got hatchet men if I need them. And I don't want to kill them anyway. I just want to know who was gunning for me and why. Yeah, I know how it sounds. But after I almost died, I realized that being a hard case isn't the only option. I want to try to do things differently.
Alright, color me interested. How did this all happen?
I woke up in the crematorium inside a rolled-up carpet. I had this tag on my toe like some cadaver, and I was covered in this weird rancid slime. I managed to get myself out of there. But what I saw once I got home made me think I had a screw loose.
And? What did you see?
Me, kid. Some palooka wearing my face and walking out my front door like all was well with the world. So I decided to get out and hole up here. Gathered a small company and pulled myself together.
What was your last memory before the crematorium?
I can remember clearly a dinner I had a week before the incident. After that, only bits and pieces. I remember writing something in my diary. I don't recall what, except it was important. Those notes could tell us how it all started.
And I suppose that diary's still in your manor.
Exactly, kid. In a strong box in my room. You have my permission to crack it if it's necessary. I'll write you the address.
Any thoughts on who'd want to do this to you?
It must be someone close to me, so I can't trust anyone. I haven't even contacted my son Graham. Normally I'd get him to solve this. I'm vulnerable now. I can't risk exposing myself. Another good reason to bring in an independent contractor.
You must have tried to do something about this imposter already.
Of course I did, kid. I wouldn't be asking for your help if this was just a walk in the park. My people said they killed that other me. It didn't change a thing. I guess they got the wrong guy.
So where would I find the city's crematorium?
Ah, of course you don't know. You're a newcomer after all. Here's the address.
I got it. You mentioned your son, Graham. Can you tell me more about him?
Graham? Why would you care? He has nothing to do with this.
You sound pretty sure about that.
Of course. Graham is too honest. And since the end of the war, he turned into a real bleeding heart. It's become a bit of a headache, actually. Of course, we've had our differences, especially about the family business, but he would never hurt a fly, let alone me.
It appears you're quite capable of standing without aid. So why the wheelchair?
Does your curiosity always beat out your courtesy? I'll tell you if it makes you happy. I'm old. Some days I feel tired. This wheelchair, unlike many people, has never crossed me. So I know I can count on it if I need to.
Goodbye.
Okay. And save. Okay, everyone, this is where we are going to call it today. We made some progress on the story. We completed some side quests. So we are really progressing with this game, and I am really intrigued to see where the story will go with this. So anyone who has watched the video on YouTube, I appreciate the support as well. And everyone here on Twitch, I always appreciate you as well. So with that being said, this is your local Canadian Reaper signing out.